Now I just made a video showing you where the gang stalkers live in my neighborhood. Straight across the street from me, to the right and to the left. These are all government, military, ran black ops programs. Black ops traitors, black ops thugs, and let me tell you something, they're not only here for me. A lot of people in North Park, I live in North Park, San Diego, a lot of people in North Park, they're stalking other people, they're spying, they're looking inside our home, they're seeing everything we do. This many, there's a reason why there's this many. One reason is I did a reptilian hybrid back in 95, 96, 97, 98. And I didn't know she was a reptilian hybrid. So when we broke up, of course, this is a CIA ran program. The reptilian hybrids run the world. And when they put them among us people, they want to know if we can see any anomaly on their face, if we can tell. So at the time, I didn't know she was a reptilian hybrid. So what they did is they began watching me. When we broke up, they wanted to see if I saw something, if I noticed anything, if I was going to go out there and tell people. So they had to watch everything I did. And it went on for years before I even found out. Okay? For me, in my case, I've been a victim of gang stalking since I was at least 10. I got a phone call when I was 10. Some guy on the phone said, Tony, I know you're alone. I'm watching you, and I'll be watching you all your life. So I told my mom, I was creeped out, I hung up, told my mom. She goes, oh, it's probably Lucky or David or someone just playing a joke on you. And I was like, okay. So I kind of forgot about it. But after that, when I was a kid, weird stuff started happening. People, like men in my windows, 3 different times, 2 times trying to come through the window. Just other stuff too, weird stuff. Coming home, when I moved into here, lights are on all the time, stuff's moved around. Weirder stuff than that, stranger stuff than that. But I'm just trying to tell you and show you that where I'm at, where they're living, who and I'll start filming them next. If they want to keep meeting me when I come outside, I'll put them on. I'll put them online too. And what you need to do as a truther is you need to, like I did, you need to develop a safety net. A safety net is close friends, and I hope you have some close friends like I do. Close friends that you can really trust. And you tell them detailed information about what's going on with you in your life. That way, if anything happens to you, you got a voice for you. Also, let them tell some of their friends, so on and so on. And you want to keep a journal, and it's a good idea to videotape them or record them, because you never know when they're going to kill you, when they're going to strike. And they're not going to kill everybody, of course, but they did try to kill me. Last year, 3 times, 6 times, but 3 times confirmed. And this is how creepy this shit is. I called 911 3 times in a row. They hung up on me. I called them the second time when I had 2 guys trying to sneak in my back window, and a voice hacked in and said, "No one's gonna help you," while the phone was ringing to 911 at 1 in the morning, by the way. So someone had to be watching me to know I was calling 911 to hack in. Of course they were, because it was a psyop. Cops came out. They were in on it. They did not want to look behind my studio with their flashlights. I had to beg them for 20 minutes. Cops are gun-ho. Cops don't wait. Cops love to jump into it. They did not want to shine their flashlight behind my studio apartment, which was like 10 feet away from where we were talking. The cops instead surrounded me, began an argument, began making accusations. It was all my fault. It was all me being crazy or whatever. So that's what went down here. So it's a good idea. You have to understand the gang stalkers. They have some kind of a thing where they're not supposed to slash your tires or do this or that. Just pretty much intimidate you. But they will kill you. They try to kill me. They will kill you. And going to the police department, police departments have a special department at the police stations, which is the Black Ops department, where they're not even in a link with the other cops. So they're not going to help you, because whenever you go getting help for gang stalking, you get referred to a certain group. That group is in on the gang stalking. So it's important that you make a record of what's going on, record people's faces, record the locations, keep diaries, keep notes, tell your best friends, tell your family. You have an extended family, tell them. You have friends, tell your friends and tell their friends and tell their friends and other friends, and so on and so on. It's ran by the government. Of course, it's completely illegal. These are felonies. These are like hardcore felonies. Stalking is a big felony. It wasn't until men were stalking their women, and then what happened is they made these serious laws on stalking. So, yeah, stalking is considered very serious. Attempted murder, very serious. And they're going inside of people's homes. They went inside my home, and other people are saying the same thing. They're going inside people's homes. Who knows what else they're doing? They use smart dust. They can see everything you're doing with smart dust. They love to spray your house with smart dust. All that shit coming off the chemtrails. So this is what's going on in my life here in San Diego. And I'll tell you something. Being neutral doesn't stop them. In fact, they get more aggressive when you're neutral. When you stop making videos, or you stop talking about the things that we truthers talk about, they actually start their shit back up. I know, because 3 times I've stopped and they've always started their shit back up. Last time I was doing Mandela Effect videos. I was getting, very tame, very mild, getting away from it. But they started their shit back up. So, I have a list of my friends of a list of reptilian people, real reptilian people. No one's ever been able to prove it to this point. My friends also know how to see them. My family, how to see them. And if anything happens to me, my family, my friends, anything, if I die of natural causes, this shit's going to come out. And people out there need to keep their eye on San Diego. Keep your eye on San Diego, because if anything happens, big info is going to be coming out of San Diego. Slowly, but big. Because when anything happens, no one's going to panic over here. No one. They were trying to trigger me a few nights ago, so I'd panic. And then telling my friends, and everyone panics, and we just start telling the public. And then they go, oh, now we know who's doing it. We can just start capping them, kill them. But that's what you don't want to panic. So when you build up your safety net with your friends and family, you want to, if anything ever goes bad or sour, you want to slowly reach the public. Just have one of your friends go door to door. A few months later, another friend go door to door. Just slowly. That's how you do it. And everything on paper. Because everything digital, they know. And they can also, of course, like I said, see you with smart desks. And there's also, you got the implants that people are finding inside their dentures from going to the dentist office. And so there's other ways they're spying on us. But still, you want to be safer than sorrier and use paper. Pass on paper notes. Don't talk about things out loud. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. To quote Jesus Christ. Kind of keep part of your own self in the dark. And safety nets are very important. If you're a truther, you should have a safety net of your own personal family and friends that know everything that's being done to you.